Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Now, have you seen those spin to win widgets on websites? They're usually like on the left-hand side, or maybe they're in the center with a message like claim your prize. They're fun, they're interactive, and they're super effective at capturing leads. But did you also know that you can easily add one to your very own website? And that's easy to do even if you're not super tech savvy. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create and install a spin to win widget using Claspo. Hi, my name is Aprille. I'm a multi-passionate online entrepreneur. And on this channel, I talk about Kajabi, mini webinars, digital marketing, and give general business advice. And if you love smart marketing hacks just like this, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe for more tips. Now, Claspo is a super easy to use tool that lets you set up engaging pop-ups and gamified opt-ins without needing code. And make sure you watch to the very end because I'm going to share how you can enjoy 20% off all Claspo plans. So there are so many ways that you can use Claspo's pop-up widgets on your website. For example, you can use it to prevent exit intent and or cart abandonment. You can use it to promote welcome gifts that increase sales conversions. You can even grow your email list with welcome gifts. And that's just really scratching the surface. But for now, just in this video, I'm going to show you how to promote a welcome gift to grow your email list. So let's hop on over to my computer and let's jump right in.
So the first thing you want to do is sign up for Claspo using my affiliate link that will give you a discount on all Claspo plans. More on that link later. And while we're here on the homepage, if you click on templates, you're going to be able to see all the templates that they offer. They offer so many. Look at this. You even have to click on the button that goes to the next page. But don't worry, you don't have to click page by page looking at templates because here on the left-hand side, they group them by different categories so that you can select the ones you want to focus on. So whether you want to focus on lead gen templates, you can click on that. If you want, you want a floating bar, you can click on those and see that. So let's go ahead and go into my account so we can create your first widget that is welcoming new site visitors using the spin to wheel widget. So once you sign up and go through the onboarding where you're going to add your website domain, you're going to come to this dashboard and all you want to do here is click on new widget. Here you can create a widget from scratch, or you can use the template library, which I suggest because it's going to be so much faster. So once again, we get a list of all their templates, just like we saw on the homepage of their website. But if you want to do the spin to win will, you want to click on gamification. And when you click on gamification, you're going to see all their gamification templates. But what we're going to use, I think I'm going to use the spin to win wheel at the very top here on the center. So we're going to use this one. I'm just going to click on it. And on this page is the template details. And what you see here is just giving you an idea of what this template is going to look like. So this is what they're going to see when they sign up. Once they sign up, this is going to be the success page that they see. Let's say they've already signed up and they're coming back to sign up again for whatever reason. It's going to say, hey, thank you for playing, but you've already signed up and this is what you want. If they enter their email address incorrectly or some other type of error happens, they're going to see this error message. And you're going to be able to customize all these pages or this entire widget to your brand with your fonts and your colors and everything like that. Now, what I do want to talk about is this launcher that's right here. Now, in this tutorial, I'm not going to use the launcher, but I do want you to know what it is. So as a pop-up, people land on your sites and then the pop-up pops up, and then people have to click off of it. But if you want your pop-up to be less intrusive, you can click on the launcher. And what that's going to do is add a little bitty launcher, a little bitty icon at the bottom that's just going to wiggle when they land on your page. So if they're interested, they want to say, hey, what is this? They can click on it and it'll pop up. So let me show you that. So you click on this here and it's going to be right here. They're going to click on it and it's going to pop up the spin to win wheel or whatever pop up you're using, just so it's less intrusive. But I'm going to put this back on do not use so that when they do land on your site, this does pop up. So once you've decided, yeah, this is what I want to use, you can click on use this template. So very important, you have a left-hand side and then you have the right-hand side. So the left-hand side are all the components that you can add to this. So let's say in addition to email, you also want to collect their first name. As I mentioned, if you want to add a first name, you would just click on here, hold and drag it over to where you want the first name to be till you see that little purple bar and release. So there's first name. Now, what I want to add here is while first name is selected, let's say you want to give people the option of whether they want to add their first name. So if you click on general while it's selected, so first name is selected, click on general, you're going to be able to toggle off required. So now, even though you still ask for their first name, it's not required. So what else? Before we move on, let's go to this wheel here. Here is where you're going to set up the prices. So in this example, it looks like we're just giving like away a coupon and a percentage off of your site for them to purchase something. So just know how you want to do this is lower tier prices. So such as 5%, that is a small percentage to give away. You want these to be you want to offer these more frequently, which is why it's the chance of getting this is at 60%. So yeah, this is a low cost incentive. This is your lower tier prize. A mid tier prize is somewhere they win between 15 to 20 or even 30% of the time. These are exciting, but they're still sustainable. Like you're not breaking the bank in your business to give these away. This could be a small gift card or maybe a free product. Your higher tier prize, you want to make sure that this is given out lesser of a chance. So in this example, you see this is given out at 10% of the time. They're going to win 15% off coupon code. These are, you can also use this for like an expensive gift cards or exclusive experiences. And these are high value prices. So I'm going to click on add a reward because I want to show you how you can add another reward. So you just click on add reward and I'm just going to add to the percentage since they're already there. And I want to give away, let's say 20%. So I have 5, 10, 15, and I want to also give away 20%. So the percentage is changed because it needs to equal 100. So I think I'm going to give this 20% at 5. I'm going to leave this at 10 and I'll probably change this to 25 and make sure you change the coupon code because it looked like it just duplicated the last line. And there you go. And when you're done, you can just click on done and you can see what that looks like. So they added the 20% that they have a 5% chance of winning. Here's the 15% that they have a 10% chance of winning. And then here's the 10 and the other 5. So style is pretty much self-explanatory. If you want to change the color of this wheel, you can see that it's highlighted. You can change that here by clicking on the colors. You can also change the font family here. I would probably use something like Open Sans or Railway for my brand. You can change the font here. You can change the wording. You could pretty much do whatever you want to make this look like your branding. And scroll down to these other pages to make sure everything matches. Once you have this looking the way that you want it to look, you're going to click on Save to go to the next step, which is adjusting the display rules for the best experience. So once you're here, you're going to click on Edit. And as you remember, we're doing this for first-time visitors on your website. So the display frequency, I'm just going to leave it at once per session, or maybe you decide you only want to show it once. When to display. You can have a display immediately, but I do not suggest that. You can also have it set to pop up 20 seconds after they've been on your site. That's cool. So I would say anywhere between 10 to 20 seconds would be good. When all conditions are met. So if you also want to do an exit intent, I would say click on when any condition is met, so that when they land on here after 20 seconds, it pops up. But if for some reason they walk away, they come back, and then they also will see it when the exit intents popped up. But this is like an or. So this or this. And when all conditions are met, it's not only does this have to happen, not only do they have to be on your website for 20 seconds, but they also have to act like they're leaving. So if you do this basically, it's only going to show up when they're on your site for over 20 seconds and they're about to leave. So I would not use them both. And if you do, just make sure you use when any condition is met. But like I mentioned, we're going to do this for first-time users. Oh, and if you don't want to show it again, because again, once they sign up, there's no need for them to see this again. When to stop displaying? After they subscribed. And then you want to keep scrolling down to whom do we want to show this to? We want to show it to new visitors, like so. So let's say there are some pages you want to show this on, and there are some pages you do not. You can include those pages here in the include pages that match this condition, or you can add exclude pages. Now, I'm going to talk about this a little later when I show you how to add the script. But just remember this. There are pages that you can include, and there's pages that you can exclude. So let's say this is exactly how you want it to be. You're going to go scroll back up and click on next. And now we need to add our integration. So when someone opts into your pop-up widget, the leads are going to be stored in Claspo. But if you have MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or GetResponse, you can integrate any of these. And so when someone signs into the pop-up, the lead is going to automatically, so let's say you have MailChimp and you connect it, it's going to automatically go into your MailChimp, which I do suggest that you do that. You do not want to be doing anything manually. But I use ConvertKit. I do not see that on the list. I also use Kajabi. I do not see that on the list. So what I would do personally, and what I have done, is I connected Google Sheets, and I have Zapier that is going to take the information from Google Sheets and then put it into ConvertKit or Kajabi. Now, why wouldn't I use Zapier, like just go straight to Zapier? Well, if you have a pro plan of Zapier, you could use the Zapier webhook, but the Zapier webhook, you need a pro account. But if you do this workaround, which you're just using Google Sheets, then you can use the free plan of Zapier, where you're connecting Google Sheets to ConvertKit or Google Sheets to Kajabi or Google Sheets to whatever you're using that is not on this list. So, and you can also toggle on Google Analytics here on this page for integration. So let's just do Google Sheets, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm already signed into Google Sheets. So when you click here, you're probably going to see like a button that says Connect Google Sheets. So you just click on that. And then once it's connected, it wants you to go to Google Sheets and open your spreadsheet and copy the URL and paste it below. So I've already created a Google Sheet. I named it Claspo Test Leads. It's just a blank. All I did was create a new Google Sheet and updated the name. So I'm going to go here to the address bar. I'm going to highlight the address, Control C, because I'm using a Windows. And I'm going, where is it? Is it here? Yeah. I'm going to paste that URL into this section that says document URL right there. And field mapping is going to take care of this for me. It's going to create the columns, a promo code column, a first name column, and an email column. And it's going to map it to the promo code that they're going to receive, their first name, if they enter it, and an email address. So once you do that, this is very easy, by the way. Once you do that, you can click on test to see if everything is working correctly. So I'm going to click here on submit to see if it works. It says success. It's green. Let's go back to the spreadsheet and see what we got here. And boom, there it is. The test promo code, first name, and the email address. So awesome. That is working. So we are ready to go. Now we could just click on done and we have our first widget. So I'm going to name this new, this is going to be new leads or no, new visitors. And I'm going to go ahead and make and publish this widget, even though I do not have the code on my website yet. I'm just going to go ahead and publish it. And I'm going to click on save. I'm going to need to add the script to this. So if you come here to the left-hand side and click on script, I'm going to need to add this script to my website, Kajabi. So let's say you don't have Kajabi, but you have WordPress. It makes it really easy to add it to WordPress. You could just click here, install, and follow steps 1, 2, and 3, and boom, it's on your website, WordPress website. Let's say you have Shopify, which I also have Shopify. You can click on install, same thing. Very easy to install with the plugin there. And you can also use Google Tag Manager. But because I have Kajabi, I'm going to be using the script tag. So all I have to do is click on copy code, and it wants you to add it right before the body tag. So I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can add this. So let's go to my Kajabi site. I'm going to click on settings. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to click on settings, and then I'm going to go to site details. So if you add this to site details, know that it's going to show up on every single page on your website. So let's say you're running a promo and you want it to show up on every page of your website, minus maybe a couple of pages. So you can add this here, and then you can go back to Claspo and you can enter the pages you don't want this to show on. If the majority of the pages on your website, you do want to show a particular widget. But another way you can do it, so I'm going to take it out of here, is going to that particular page and adding it only to that page. So this is my home page. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to add a custom code section. So here I'm in sections. I'm going to add a new section. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to add a custom code section. Click add, open the custom code, and I'm going to add the Claspo script there, and I'm going to hit save. So now it's only going to show on this page, and I don't have to go to back to that one page. Hold on, sorry. Open? Yeah, here. I won't have to go back to that one page and say include these pages, but exclude these pages. But I could if I wanted to, so that's totally up to you. So once I'm here, I've already hit saved. So yeah, this is ready to go. So let me go here first. to my actual website. I believe we had this set for 20 seconds. So after 20 seconds, it's going to pop up. And ta-da! There you have it.
And now you know how to promote a welcome gift for your first-time visitors with Spin to Wheel widget using Claspo, and why it's such a game changer for lead generation. But now you might be wondering, how do I actually use this effectively? And I'm so glad you asked. So what I want you to do is I want you to click here, or maybe it's here, to watch the next video where I share the best ways to use Spin to Wheel widgets for more leads and sales. And to make it even better, just as I promised, use my promo code for 20% off all plans. Now, I've also dropped this link right here in the description below. So it's easy to just click on. Now, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and push the notification bell to be notified when my next video pops up, especially if you want to learn more marketing strategies just like this one. All right, see you in the next one.